you have to do is like eat a pickle or tap your nails on something. It's just the weirdest.
Tell you about my day.
Yeah.
I was doing dishes with the kids.
Stop it, please.
Actually, no, not the kids because they never help. It was all by myself. Yeah. And then I do this because they all have like really long nails and.
Yeah. Maybe you could do like realistic mom ASMR.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But the weird thing.
You're doing the rooster.
Come on, that's how we. That's
funky
when you were
chicken.
into it.
The funky,
That is how you dance. That's
the
when
funky chicken.
You don't understand when you mean your dance. That's what you do. Yeah, I'm
What
done
am
with
I?
the march.
Remember that-
You're in a
what was
marching
that
band.
thing I
The
used to-
mechanical cat. The
No,
funky
no,
chicken.
it
The
was
gator
the-
dance. The gator stomp.
I don't
You
know.
just did
That's
the-
not even the gator stomp.
No, the gator chomp. There was a song. You do the gator chomp. Yeah. do.
That's a gator chomp.
I know, but it was a country song, and that was a
I
part
don't
of your
know.
line.
I don't know
Anyway,
why I would do this.
I don't know why either, but you did.
Okay,
did?
how was your second night sleeping with the perfect pillow, which actually is not called that, by the way.
What is it called?
It has all different names. On Amazon, you can get it with different companies. So it's kind of like a generic pillow being produced by different off-brand people. I don't know.
This is like
So
telling me.
you bought the perfect pillow, but what I was trying to do, write up the review, or
Couldn't find it.
I couldn't find the name of it.
Okay,
like,
this-
isn't actually trademarked perfect pillow. No.
This is surprising to me. This is almost like marrying someone and then finding out they have another family. The perfect pillow here
Yeah.
is not the perfect pillow. It's not who he says he is or
Okay.
she.
Right, right.
Yeah, I ditched it. it was up. Oh,
You ditched
no,
it?
no, 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 no. It's up. It's up. It's like in the
I'm
pillow
like, you
pile.
threw it out?
No, it's in the pillow pile, and I'm like, I know that if it's almost like it's weird. It's like a sleep tool. So I know that if I'm ever gonna lay over on my arm like that, I'm gonna reach up for the perfect pillow, or whatever its alias now is.
Oh, okay.
So it's there. It's in the mix.
Yeah, so you're going to use it with the other pillows. So, like, I sometimes use the big fluffy one if I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'll use the really cheap flat one because I lost my favorite pillow.
Yep.
Somewhere in Albuquerque, I think.
You should have took the left turn. Actually, it was in Albuquerque. Yes.
I left it in one of the rooms that
And-
we were, on our way back.
Yeah, and that was after I gave it to you because that was precious.
Precious.
You took my precious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we would fight. I don't even know how old Precious was. I mean, you know how they say you need to replace your pillows, like, or,
Come on.
like mold or.
Yeah, the pillow makers
crap.
tell you that.
I don't know, like dust mites grow in there. We've had it it was old. I think, it was very old. I think I got it in high school or something.
Don't know where I got it. Listen, I hope you are sleeping well. I did one thing that helped me not last night, but the night before, get to sleep. There's a sleep app. You know that I'm a techie geek or
Yeah.
whatever, and I'm always like measuring these things, and it's called Pray.com.
Pray?
Pray.
Okay.
And I'm on like a little trial period because it reads,
We'll see.
it gives you like they're not praying for you, but there's like stories. I was listening to a story to fall asleep, and so now I changed it. I'm like, well, what if it was like Bible stories,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And so Pray.com, I don't know if I can pull it up real quick. It's kind of funny because what you have is like a guy reading you scriptures, but all he is, he's just here. Let me.
Turn it up. Can't hear it.
Fall asleep to the word of the
Oh wait.
Lord.
So yeah, so the guy who tells you
this
about
is
it.
the commercial?
Son of God, you
Okay,
will
there it
have
is.
eternal life.
This
Oh.
is
Fall
it?
asleep to the word of
No.
the Lord.
The guy that's on there sounds like Gomer Pyle's. Like, so then behold
The
David.
Pray.com
And like he's like,
What is
audio
this?
experience.
all right.
Oh, it's different.
I guess there are different people.
You
but
can
anyway.
get like different things. This one says inspirational stories.
Well, yeah, but I bought it for the bedtime stories, and it was pretty funny actually. It was more of like a comedy than
It's like
anything.
Andrew Womack or something.
It was just.
Maybe that's what he's doing now.
I want you to think about clouds right now, and now I'm going to tell you a story of a man who was beheaded by his son. No, I'm kidding. It was. I listened to Hezekiah,
Oh my
which
gosh,
isn't
that's funny.
always a happy story. So, but yeah, it was interesting. So I do like to fall asleep thinking and having stories in my brain after I've envisioned certain things.
Yeah, that's nice.
Sugar plums dancing in my head.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
So Anna has been wanting me to carve this pumpkin I bought. I bought 2 big pumpkins last week at Publix. They were a really good deal. Anyway, for the really giant ones. Anyway, so we finally got them carved up.
Okay.
Ify did one, and Anna.
Anna went.
And I get pumpkin seeds.
Oh yeah, those things are great.
Yeah, did you try it?
Yeah, I tried it. I didn't. I'm not gonna eat it this morning right now, but a little bit later.
This is like ASMR.
Is it? All right.
Anyway.
Don't look at
I think I'm
this.
going to go into that now.
ASMR?
Yeah, I was thinking.
That is the weirdest. Listen.
Because they get so many views on. I'm like, really?
All you have to do is like eat a pickle or tap your nails on something. It's just the weirdest.
Tell you about my day.
Yeah.
I was doing dishes with the kids.
Stop it, please.
Actually, no, not the kids, because they never help. It was all by myself. Yeah. And then I do this because they all have like really long nails and.
Yeah. Maybe you could do like realistic mom ASMR.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But the weird thing about it is it's supposed to make you like shiver inside or something like that. It's just that's.
Yeah, it
weird.
does.
It's weird.
Okay, yeah.
People have gotten.
And our kids do. Well, one of them does. He likes to watch them. Well, Anna does too. She did one. She did an ASMR.
She did one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny. I was like, Anna, oh my gosh. Anyway, that was my evening along with other stuff. But
Carve the pumpkins.
carved the pumpkins. I wasn't feeling very great yesterday. But whatever. It's not.
But whatever.
It's not a counseling session this morning.
Okay.
I won't bore you. Okay. You want the news?
Yeah. Well, can I share with you something I saw that was funny?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess it's all over right now. The internet. It's kind of funny.
I saw
you saw this? Yeah. We happened to bump into each other in the dressing room in the back of the studio and pass each other. And I shared this with her, and I was laughing. And she's like, yeah, I'm not going to share that. So I'm going to share it. And it was so in the World Series, right? So we don't really watch a lot of baseball in this house because it's boring. But anyway, World Series, like the game of games.
It is boring.
Like
Sorry.
anyone knows though, if like as a kid I would play. We went to, my dad took us to a few games, and if you get a ball from the game, like that is a prize souvenir, right? Even better if you got a home run ball.
Oh, wow.
In a World Series, like that's like a piece of history.
That's cool. Yeah.
Now I didn't know this, but in football, if the ball somehow ends up in the crowd, you have to give it back, which is kind of cheap. Because I feel like if you're in the crowd and you get the ball, you should be able to keep it, but you have to throw it back. But in baseball, you get to keep it.
Okay.
Now I remember my dad. It made me think of time when we went to the Grapefruit League and Fernando Valenzuela for the Los Angeles. Who are the LA? Not Royals. Dodgers. LA Dodgers. Why did I say Royals? They were playing against the Royals. It's LA Dodgers. Thank you. And
I don't even know
but he
baseball.
was pitching and hitting that day, and my dad would throw us over the edge of the fence on the foul ball side. So if there was a foul ball, you say run for it and get it. And me and my brothers actually got a couple of balls. Now we did it the wrong way. You definitely couldn't get away with that in the World Series.
No.
So a home run ball is coming over the fence. A guy sees it. He looks down at his catching tools, which are his hands. They're holding 2 beers. And instead of dropping these beers, which most anyone in their right mind would have done to catch the ball, he just lets it hit him right in the chest. So he pulls the beers out, lets it hit him in the chest, calmly puts the beers down and picks up the ball. And so now this guy is being proclaimed like a hero to all beer kind.
That's cool.
Bud Light is seeking him out, saying, "Who is this guy?"
That's awesome.
So
who would have thought, Like he'd just get anyway.
I wouldn't. I mean, like it would hurt. Plus, Like you might
Oh,
not
yeah,
get the
that
souvenir.
would've hurt. Oh, my
And so there you go, home run ball.
He didn't get the souvenir? What?
No. If he, there's a chance.
Oh.
Like I have seen, like if you watch, you can look at what people will do for these. I've seen people like knock old ladies out of their
Yeah, I
way,
know,
or
I've
women
seen
with
that.
children, or like I've seen like push little kids down to get
Yeah,
stuff, to
yeah,
get like
yeah.
a foul ball. This is a home run
Oh, my.
in the World Series.
Wow.
This guy took it to the chest. There you go.
And if maybe they'll win the game. Whoever hit the home run. What?
I think that's how it works. I think they made a rule that if you hit a guy who's holding 2 beers in a home run, like it's game over. You win.
Okay.
I don't know
No,
who won.
I mean, like,
I don't know.
I'm saying I was at the winning ball anyway.
I would like to.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't follow baseball. It's football.
Listen, I have 8 children,
It's called
and
Indianapolis Colts.
okay, I do watch the Indianapolis Colts, and since I can't get the NFL Sunday ticket, which is where you can see all the games, they don't have that.
Oh.
I found that I can stream it from these different places.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's completely legal. In fact, I'm assuming it might not be.
Okay.
But I gotta follow my team, and so if the FBI hears this, I could be in big trouble.
That's right. All right, mine. Actually, you're gonna like this because you've talked about this
Ooh,
before.
yes.
You know, you've said I've heard of a story that, or imagine if.
Oh.
Okay.
It really happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really
Can't
good
wait.
story. I really like it. It's pretty cool.
Tell me.
Okay. Long lost painting found in woman's kitchen sells for $26.8 million.
When did this happen?
Well, it just sold yesterday or the day before. I don't know. Wow. It's an elderly French woman, and she was busily working in her kitchen, and she's always had this painting sitting in her kitchen. And she's like, I'm just going to go and get it appraised. She's an elderly woman. I don't know how old she is, but she's, probably 70s, 80s. I'm guessing 80s. And so she takes it to get it appraised. And they were telling her when she got it originally appraised, which was about a month ago, she said, they're saying, like, you could probably get about $6 million for this. So she takes it to, or whoever takes it to the North Paris somewhere, and they auction it off, and it sells for $26.8 million.
Oh, wow.
It was a 13th century 10 by 8 inch panel called "The Mocking of Christ," and it's actually there's only 11 of this guy's paintings. His name is a Florentine painter named Cimabue.
Cimabue.
Also known as Sonny di Pippo. He's known as a father of paintings because back in the times of... Anyway, it was like these panels are called, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, polyptych. It's a style
In
of...
English,
anyway.
we say politic.
Not politic, polyptych.
Politic.
It's basically several scenes being painted, and this one was missing, and it was sitting in this lady's kitchen.
Oh my. So this would be like finding like the missing year of Friends or something.
Exactly.
Like no one else in the world had it.
So, and it didn't really tell the story of how she got the painting, but it was sitting in her kitchen all of this time. $26.8 million sitting on her wall.
Wow. Wonder if there's anything valuable on our...
I don't know.
walls.
But isn't that awesome? I mean, I know that we've talked about that, having a masterpiece, or not a masterpiece, a gift or something, like that guy that you said when he died, he didn't realize that there was money, or a painting. Was it a painting?
Yeah. Not knowing the value of what you have. Now this guy, this particular guy was borderline. He actually went in and out of like homelessness. He was a vagrant, and he actually died not having gotten it appraised. Basically, they're doing like a rummage sale of his estate.
Yeah.
And someone buys it, and they're like, maybe I found something here. Later on, and it gets appraised for like $2.6 million.
Wow.
And you think about what that could have done for that guy, but wow, I wonder what she's doing with the money.
Yeah.
She should buy like $1 million painting to put to take that place,
I know, right?
and then just like have fun with the rest.
That was a nice story. I like stories like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like she never knew, like just out of just, it was time to just go get this thing appraised. I guess she just felt like it, and I don't know. I just think it's kind of neat. But also in a way, she probably is like, how did I not know this all this time? I mean, we've done that before. Like, why didn't I do this like years ago? Like, I've done that with things we've done, you know, especially this past 3-4 years. We've just done a lot, I feel like, more than we've done in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I look back and I'm like, how come, like living here in St. Augustine, like I always am like, why didn't we
We could have
come
done this
here
a long
more
time
often?
ago.
Why didn't
Yeah.
we even think about living here? I mean, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, sometimes it's just the timing.
So I've been reading, by the way, through this story. Christopher Knight is the guy's name. From the
Oh,
book
The
that I was.
Alchemist.
Oh,
Okay.
no. The Alchemist is another book. I've been listening to that with the kids.
Oh, yeah. The Maine, the guy
It's-
from the Maine.
Yeah,
the Maine guy,
I think
yeah.
is it Lost in the Woods or let me find the book name for you because you will want to listen to it. If you listen to it, their narration is outstanding.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, it's one of the best. There only is one better that we've like
Who
the only.
narrates? The author?
It's called. This is called The Stranger in the Woods.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not
the
the
author
author.
that narrates it?
No.
Okay.
He got someone really good. But it's interesting, like you said yesterday, like he was an extreme.
Introvert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go through his life story and kind of like he had 5 brothers. You know, he was one of 5.
Okay.
And 1 sister. So our 4 brothers, 1 sister.
Oh, wow.
And or he was one of 5 kids. Anyway, book smart, super smart kids, but they just never really socialized. And then you thinking like Maine has like this adventurer thing that they do, but also it's real easy to be a recluse there, like and not do, you know, you're not going to gatherings, you're not going to like you don't there's a lot of expanse.
Just ask our friends that are from Maine. I'm kidding.
A lot of expanse. Well,
Kidding.
one of my favorite areas of all time, but it was what did we not like about Maine?
I loved Maine.
I know, but what did we not? There was only one thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But then you got used to it. The drive. You had to drive like 40 minutes to an hour and a half everywhere. You know, anywhere you wanted, like to go to the stores.
Yeah. But
Well,
anyway,
because we were living up in the western hills of Maine, so.
but this guy, you know, it's interesting though. It made me reflect actually a lot of something I think that's in all of us. You were talking about yesterday as you're going through your thing. Like, what's the first
My funk.
response? Your funk, right? What is it? And it's not like James Brown funk.
No.
It's not that kind of funk. But when you're
It was
going
a
through,
funk.
right, going through the funk, what is sometimes that first thing that you think about doing?
For me,
Yeah.
personally, yeah, I always just want to escape. Escape, like I don't want to be found kind of feeling. You know, like let me just go into the woods like this guy.
Like
Wow, that kind of sounds nice.
Chris Knight.
Maybe I'll buy some property and just homestead and hide away in the mountains.
I think we all like
Or some stranded island.
something like there's something that's appealing about that, and I think that what happens is when we're put into a pressure situation, we have one of 2 scenarios where we overly try to dig in and be in control of something, or we want to withdraw.
Yeah.
It's one of those 2 scenarios.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, I think both of us are more, well, like the danger is not showing up or not being there, not being present. But it's like we all have that temptation to withdraw. And I think, and it just as I'm going through this, or as I'm reading, I'm reflecting to the opposite side. When we talk about the gifts of God inside of us that actually are there to free us, to help us to do these great
Right.
things on earth, I don't think we have the complete gift. Like, I think that we need someone else to complete that,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that we definitely need other people to complete our gift. I mean, we can't necessarily stay stuck in one area like this guy just kind of stayed. I don't know. I didn't, it would be interesting to really know, like, what are you talking about, like this guy or somebody that wants to just kind of escape and be away from society, or?
Well, I think that I look at that temptation as something that's alive in all of us, right? And that it's like, oh, I just want to be alone where no one can hurt me and
Right.
and nobody understands me, and again, we all have that second grader living inside of
Yeah,
us
yeah.
that wants to do that. But actually, I believe that those are probably the moments where you need to be with someone.
Yes, I agree.
And I do think that being alone is good. Like if you look at a lot of genius things that
Yeah.
came after people were alone.
Right.
Right. Albert Einstein was a loner. Jesus was alone for 40 days before anything.
No, I think that there are, I love seasons. Like, for me, it's like I respect the seasons, and I like to celebrate the seasons. And, but there are also those seasons in life that I think that our spirit, it's like there's a calling into the solitude. Mm-hmm. It's the quietness, to be quiet. And sometimes we have to kind of get away from just stuff, from work, or even, just friends, I was going to say even family if you can, but,
Yeah.
kind of want to kind of reflect and just to find out, like, what's happening, what am I doing, where am I going, in this life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think deep things come from being alone.
Yeah.
But I think that powerful things happen when you actually connect with someone else. So it's like a glow stick.
And I agree too.
Did you ever have those glow sticks when
Yeah.
you grew up? And we've got them for our kids where you snap it, and then the two chemicals combine, and that's what actually creates the brightness, right? That's the reaction comes when two chemicals are mixed.
Yeah.
And I have seen people with great ideas that aren't complete, myself included, until you mix it with what's in someone else's head.
Right.
Someone else has the other side of your puzzle. And I think this is true in marriage, right? I think it's true in friendships and businesses. I think that there's a strength in the solitude, but that strength needs to be combined with people. And it's interesting just watching this guy reintegrate. And he's like a baby, essentially,
Wow.
as I'm reading through this. But it's just, I guess the challenge
But did
is...
he read books or anything?
he read. So he stole books and magazines and all kinds of things.
I was
so
gonna say.
he had
like he was-
words inside,
yeah.
but verbalizing became very difficult. But it's not always like, oh, how well do you interact or interplay with others? But it's just like the meeting of someone, especially someone that gets you. And there are very few of those people out there.
Right.
But finding them in business and finding them like in the way that you raise your children, or finding them, obviously finding, a marriage partner. And I don't know that we were always, that we always got along always great. It seems like we did, but I don't know.
Of course we did.
No, but I'm just saying, like, there were some lulls.
No, of course, every relationship, you're gonna have your ups and downs.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, so I guess the point
there
is
are
like...
times in our lives, and I think it was probably more me, because I'm more of that.
Of course it was more you.
Sometimes I withdraw more, and have my emotional ups and downs, rather than, if, me pushing you away, or, like I can do that, so.
Listen, the idea is that there are things that want to, it's almost like internally we want to protect ourselves and be separate. That's not the good separate.
Right.
Withdrawing so you can find out what's agitating you, I think, is a good separation.
Right.
But ultimately coming back and finding the minds, and by the way, you can listen to the minds of other people through their books, through their podcasts. So like there's other ways that you can pollinate those ideas from other people. But I guess it's like, maybe not that I'm talking to the recluse, but I'm talking to the person with a good idea. I'm talking to the person with something exciting going on. You need someone else to make that happen. We all need someone else along our journey. We're all on a journey, and we all need help getting to where we're going. And so I guess that would be that encouragement from...
Right. We need that. We definitely do. And definitely, like, if I would say, like, if you are feeling like more of a just down, and just things aren't going, you don't feel great, and you're inside, in your heart, your spirits are down, you know. It's definitely good to find someone and talk to them, you know. Try not to keep it into your in your mind, in your thoughts. The best thing to do is find someone you trust and care about, and just talk to them, saying, I'm not feeling that great today, I'm feeling kind of sad, or this or that, you know. And sometimes people feel like that for no reason. It's just part of hormones, yeah, whatever. And I mean, I have to, sometimes I'll come to him and I'll say, now he understands me, but before, when we were younger, he's like, what's wrong with you? No, he yeah. So I'll ask him, you know, hey, I'm not feeling that great today. Like, you know, can you talk me through it? And sometimes that's all I need. Or sometimes I do need to withdraw and just kind of hide out in my room and watch Hallmark movies.
Oh gosh, not the Hallmark movies.
And now it's Christmas movies.
Oh Lord.
I have them on all day.
Lord, baby Jesus, save me from your Christmas
I have them
movies.
on the different TVs.
Yeah, and definitely in the middle of all those.
And we turned down the AC really low. So
and now we have
feel
cinnamon spice like going through the house, like
Yeah.
on the little diffuser
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
over there behind your shoulder. And actually, the kids poked their heads out today, and they were really sad
Yeah.
that it was hot out.
They're like, oh man, we thought it was cold out.
So it's amazing what you can
you
can do with that.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
So ready for a joke?
Sure.
Or
Go
do we
ahead.
have any more? I know it's a little bit longer today,
Yeah,
but,
it was.
but the idea is, I think this is important, and I'm glad that we're willing to chase this one all the way down the trail. And we don't really have any studio or any sponsors or studio times that we have to stick to.
Yeah.
So it's not as big a deal. But okay, question for you: You've seen the movie E.T.
Yes.
What is E.T. short for?
Extraterrestrial.
Because he has little legs. That's why he's short.
Huh?
He's short because.
How is E.T. short? Wait, say it again?
So what's E.T. short for?
Oh my God.
Because he has little legs. All right. One more. How do you make a Swiss roll?
I don't know.
You push him down a mountain.
Push him down a mountain. Okay. I did hear that other one though, the zoo one, the dog.
Did you figure that one out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
You figured that one out from yesterday.
I did.
Listen, laugh a little. It is okay.
Okay.
Go find someone to push you and provoke you, and have an awesome. We won't tell you what day it is, but have an awesome one.
Have an awesome day. Morning, afternoon, and evening.